Welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how you can obtain the common language effect size for independent samples, also known as Vargha-Delaney A or the probability of superiority, using Python and my stikpetP library. Um, I'm using Jupyter Lab with Python version 3.12. And this video focuses on how simply to actually get the value, not so much if you should. It's sometimes used as an effect size measure to go with the Mann-whitney U-test, for example, and it shows to some extent the probability of that one of the two categories is bigger than the other one. So if you would take any of the samples from the first, what's the chance that will be bigger than a score at random from the other? Now, there's of course a bit of an issue with ties there, so some actually propose to add those in, some leave them out. And there are some rules of thumb for that VDA, that Vargha-Delaney A, as you can see over here. Now, to show you how you can actually get the measure, we first need some example data. So I'll load in pandas and then some student statistics data, which was a survey among students. We don't need all of its data. We need a binary field. In this case, only male and females were selected, so or chosen by the students as options. So that makes it in this case binary, and as a scale field I'll be using the overall grade, but you can also use ordinal fields with mixed number of activities. That had a coding from far too little being 1 and far too much. So actually it was as text, and then it will translate those to numbers using these numbers. So let's load that in as well. And just to make sure it's binary, indeed male and female were the only ones in there. My stikpetP library is available by downloading it directly or installing it from my GitHub. Once you've installed it, you can load it as any library. It takes as input, of course, the categorical field and the scores, which is then either ordinal or numeric. If the category field has more than two options, you can specify which two you want this effect size measure to be actually calculated from. You can use levels in case your scores are non-numeric, so that's what I'll be using for my ordinal one. You can change the null hypothesis. The default is that the difference will be 0, but you can change that if you want. And there are a few different variations on this one, so you can either use a brute force technique, or that will just determine all possible pairs. You can do it with ignoring the ties. Um, and VDA will be the calculation used by Vargha-Delaney. You can also use a approximation with either approximate MW, not equals, but sorry, that should be just a simple minus, or an approximation with normal distribution using wolf and hog. So once we have that, we just simply load it and we get our results. It actually shows two of them. It depends on like which one of these two you're interested in. So the males are in this case 57% higher. So they dominate it or are like superior in their scores over the females. You might notice that these now actually add up to 100%. If you want to ignore the ties, then of course they won't add up. We can use the brute ignore ties version, and then of course they don't add up because of the ties difference. If we have that ordinal data, then you can simply use that coding option, and let's use VDA in this case, and we get our results for that calculation. A rule of thumb, we can actually use the one of the CLEs that we have, and then just use the TH, short for rules of thumb, and then CLE, and we get ourselves a classification of small in this case. It can actually also be converted to a rank by serial, and then use rules of thumb for that. So then we actually get, we convert it to rank by serial, and then we get our results like this. This in turn can actually then be converted again to also a coens D, so we can actually also now use that one. It's still being small. And to actually see the conversion, you can use the ES convert function to convert it from one to the rank by serial and to the other one, the coens D. Alright, I hope this video was helpful and thank you for watching.